Hi guys, I'm Saim. I'm the product manager at Zell Education. Guys, today we're going to study about a very interesting topic, which is how do you get into the Big Four? Especially when you're a fresher, you've just completed your bachelor's, how do you get into the Big Four? So there's one point which I want to make very clear in the start itself is that I speak to a lot of students and they tell me that their ultimate objective is to get into a Big Four. They want to get into a KPMG or an EY or a PwC. So guys, that's not the correct way to think about it. Okay, let's break it down. Remember that each and every Big Four, let's take EY for instance, has 20 different departments. It's very important for you to understand which department you want to work in. Your ultimate objective shouldn't be that I want to work in EY. Your ultimate objective should be that I want to work in a specific department. For example, risk advisory is one department, but as I mentioned, there are 20 other departments which you can work in. So it's very important for you to understand what work you will be doing, because remember guys, you might study another course or you are studying a bachelor's and we study for 3 years or probably 5 years, or we do an MBA for 2 years, but you'll be working for the next 20 years of your life. And 10 years later, it becomes a bit difficult to switch from one department to the other department. So it's very important for you guys to understand each and every department, go in depth, so that you know that for the next 10 years, if someone gives me the same work, I'm ready for it. Okay, so then comes the biggest question: how do I understand people do exactly in each and every department? You guys need to put a little bit more effort over here. I'll make a LinkedIn account. Guys, people on LinkedIn are super friendly. It's not an Instagram. Reach out to a couple of people. First, make a list of the departments. You can Google and you can search for the departments. Search for people working in the Big Four. Search for people working in the Big Four India, in various cities, in Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, etc. And search for people who are working probably in Dubai or Singapore, probably New York as well. And ask them about their experience in a particular department. If I reach out to a couple of people from M&A, okay, so I speak to them about their experience, how did they get the job over there, how do they grow, how do they climb the corporate ladder, and what sort of clients they're facing, and try to understand if that sort of job gives you the kick. If it gives you the kick, it's great. That means that you need to invest more time and understand more about the department, and then you can probably apply into that particular department. For example, if you got knowledge about M&A and you loved it, that doesn't mean that you do not go out and find out about the other departments. Probably you might like risk advisory a bit more. So do a thorough research. Reach out to people on LinkedIn. What I used to do is that I know that if I reach out to one person, probably they might not reply. So I reach out to 15 other people, as I mentioned, from different cities, from different continents, and they'll give you information about their career and how the department works. So do a thorough research, understand which department you want to enter, and ask them exactly what exactly does the interviewer ask. How do I prepare my CV if I want to enter that particular department? So they will literally guide you on the right track. So let's say you have finished your bachelor's, you did this research. It doesn't take more than a month to do this research. Once you're done with that, start applying to a particular department through your references, through HRs, through HR agencies, etc., and try to enter the Big Four. Probably, so when you enter the Big Four immediately after your bachelor's, it becomes a bit difficult to probably get a consultant position. You might be at the entry level, which is your analyst or your exec level. The second thing which you need to do the moment you enter the department of your choice is that you need to have an additional degree. So for the next 2-3 years, keep working, but get an additional degree, whether it's a CA degree, it's an ACCA degree, CFA, or probably CMA, which is growing a lot in India nowadays. The reason behind that is that if you don't get that additional degree, it becomes a bit difficult for you to climb the corporate ladder. Okay, you will see your friends or your colleagues who probably are in the same department as yours, but since they get a CFA behind their name, or they complete the ACCA, they'll just start climbing the corporate ladder much faster. And a lot of students ask me this question: is that I'm doing a particular job. I'm working in corporate finance, but the degree is not really related to what I'm doing, or it's partially related. It's not totally related to what I'm doing. So why is it important for me to get that degree? So understand one thing, that a lot of these Big Four have international clients. Okay, and when they have international clients, you are the representative of KPMG, right? So if Rohan is there, for instance, and if Rohan just completed his bachelor's, on the other hand, there's Yash, and Yash has completed his bachelor's plus he's completed his ACCA. It's much easier. I mean, the client feels more comfortable speaking to Yash because he's completed an international degree and he has much more value add. So that's the reason why the Big Four generally need an additional degree besides the bachelor's degree. Because when they're representing clients, remember, in the Big Four, it's always client facing. So you need to get that additional degree so that you can represent yourself. You can add a name, you can add a tag to your name, which sounds better. Even when you're drafting an email and sending it to the client, when you're adding Yash ACCA or Yash CFA, it just sounds much better. Your LinkedIn profile is much stronger. So it's very important for you to get that additional degree, probably in 2 years, in 3 years. It takes time, I understand that. And time management is also key, because a lot of students say that the work gets very hectic in Big Four. But these are the 3 most crucial years of your life, right? You have to give it everything to make sure that you're at par with your colleagues. So make sure that you're getting your work experience, you're disciplined, and at the same time you're getting an additional degree as well. So yeah guys, that's just a little bit of input about how to get into the Big Four, how to get into the correct department in the Big Four, may it be EY, Deloitte, PwC or KPMG. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, we keep uploading videos based on courses such as CFA, ACCA, and about the corporate work experience. So yeah guys, please like, share and subscribe. So guys, please feel free to reach out to us in the comment section if you want some specific topic to be covered, so we can probably cover it in the next time we are recording something. And we have a counselor's number. If you want to get in touch with us, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you guys.